Hello, what's up, my people? This is your boy Kaka Jonito USA, and welcome to this awesome and beautiful casting. Today, guys, I just want to talk a few things about the myths that people have about green card, because I was talking to people and they were telling me, is green card free, and is everything that is done by the government? So only what you do is to come to America. And I want to say that green card is not free. You have to pay some amount of money, and people have been asking me, oh, do they give you a house when you come to America? Do they give you work? Do they give you everything that you need? Do they give you a car and stuff like that? But I want to say that nobody is given a car, nobody is given a house, nobody is given an apartment, and nobody is given work to do. So the only thing that when you come here in America, or the only thing they give you is the opportunity to be here in America. That's the thing that they give you. But when you come here, you have to look for work for yourself. You have to buy a car for yourself, and you have to also rent an apartment for yourself. And I want to tell you that all these things you have to do, and that's why you see people are being told to have a host, because the host is the one who will guide you on how to do these things, and he will also house you for the time being when you are here in America. So when you're coming here in America, just know that you will have to use maybe your money, or you have to use your sweat when you come here. So when you come here, the only thing they give you is the opportunity to be here. And something else I want to touch about the green card. Remember, come May, they will be giving out what we call the results. So people who applied for green card last year, they'll be receiving the 1NL. This is for those who will get through qualify. They will get a result whereby people will be told you have proceeded to the next level or you have not proceeded. And my prayer is that you guys will be taken to the next level. You receive 1NL, and so that you can start, feeling the DSO 60 and stuff. So we're praying, and as we are waiting for May. And then also, it's also good to know that people usually don't think that documentation is very important. But I want to tell you that when you come to America, documentation is very important, and also the validity of the documentation is very important, and also having the right documents and the right everything synchronized in terms of names and everything of your document certificates that you have. It's very important when you're coming here in America, because these things, they will be checked upon. And because remember, if you don't have these documents in synchrony, they'll give you a hard time and a hard task for you to try and verify that this is the same person. Because when you come here in America, also remember the things that you've been doing back at home will help you, support you to prove that maybe it's a work experience. For instance, when I was coming here, I remember I had worked in Kenya as a painter for 5 years. So when I came here, I was looking for work and seeking for jobs and stuff. I remember once I applied for a job for a painting job, and when I applied for the painting job, the jobs that I had done in Kenya, that experience was also instrumental into my being endorsed into another company, or being taken in for the same kind of job, because I had a connection with those bosses that I was working for. I had connection with my fellow painters. I had connection with my clients. So I was able now to retrieve the information and to show, to prove for my work experience. So I usually tell people, when you're coming in America, don't cut off all the people that are back at home. It's like, I'm going to start a new life. I don't need nobody. You need people. You need everybody. So take care of that. And these are the myths that people have. When I go to America, I don't need anybody. I'm going to start my life afresh. No, you need these people. You need everybody, because remember, something might happen, and also you might need people back from home. As I've told you, if it's like job experience and stuff, you need validation, and so you need people like this. So these are some of the things, the myths that people are talking about here, and the myths that are here in America, and the things that people think. Also, I had people saying, oh, I heard in America, you just go and you find a car dropped on the road, and you just take the car. You find things dropped on the road, and you just pick them up. And I'm like, I've never found a car here that is, that is dumped, and you can just pick it. So there are those places where you find that there are cars being dumped and stuff, but that you can take them, but it's not every place, it's not everywhere, because remember, it's also nobody can just dump anything that is good just like that. So it depends, and it's not each and every place. So don't just come here with a mindset of I'll get free things. I'll not have to buy, because people will be dumping new stuff and I'll be just taking them. New couches will be dumped and I'll be taking them. New tables will be dumped, TVs will be dumped and I'll be taking them. No, I'm telling you, if you're coming here in America, come with the mindset of I'm coming to work my way up, I'm coming to upgrade myself, I'm coming to build myself, I'm going to start from wherever I'll start, or wherever God will help me to start. If it's from the scratch, I'll start from the scratch, but I'm going to work my way up until I make it. Okay, so come with a mindset that is positive. Don't come with a mindset of free things, because that mentality of free things also have people having this mentality that money is gotten everywhere in America, that when you come here in America, money is everywhere. You can just collect it from the trees, you can collect it from the road. Man, you have to hustle, you have to work hard for you to get that money. So these are some of the things. People are usually assuming a lot of things about America. America is just a country like any other country. The only thing is that it has opportunities. It's a land of opportunities, and the good thing is that they don't discriminate against people in terms of work and stuff and getting the jobs. You have it's easier for you to get jobs. You don't need to know somebody who knows somebody, or who knows somebody who knows somebody, and somebody who knows somebody in somewhere. So it's not that kind of place. As long as you have the if for instance it's a job that needs proficiency in terms of profession, as long as you have what it takes, then you can have the job. And sometimes some jobs don't even require so much. They just require you to be legally here in America, and you have an age limit of from age 16 years and above, and you're physically fit, you can bend, you can stand, and then you get the jobs. This kind of jobs, as long as you can be able to lift maybe like 40 pounds and stuff, simple jobs, jobs like Walmart, jobs like warehouse. You don't need too much, you don't need a lot of qualification. You just need to be physically fit, and you have the right age, and you have the documentation, because again, you cannot be working here as illegally here, because if you don't have documents, how will they pay you, how will they send the money to your account and stuff like this? So most of these people, they need people who have papers. So that's why it's also important that you may have your papers, that is your social security, and also have your DL or have your green card with you. So these are some of the things that people have to know. And then again, I usually had people telling me that when you come to America, you don't need you don't need a driving license as long as you are driving in Kenya or in any other country in Africa. As long as you are driving, you don't need to do driving again. That can be used here in America, and that is a big lie, because when you come to America, remember also in America the roads are different, the rules are different. We keep right here in America, and so everything is super different. So when you come here, you have to go back to class. It doesn't mean that if you know how to drive that you will have issues with driving, but you have to know how they drive, know the rules here in America, know the theory part of the driving school, driving license, driving school, and driving rules and stuff, because there are so many rules. Because remember, the winter here in America, the summer, there are schools, and here by the way, in terms of school construction, they have different kind of rules. So you have to adhere to that, know the speed limits, know all this stuff. So even if you were driving in Kenya, you will or in any other country in Africa, when you come back here, you have to go back to get the theory. After you get the theory, now you can go and do because when you do the theory, that's when now you are approved to, when you pass the theory, that's when you are approved to get a learner's permit. Then when you have the learner's permit, if you knew how to drive, it will be easier for you, because you'll just proceed towards booking an appointment to the DPS and go and do the driving test. And after doing the driving test, after you pass, then you'll be given the DL. So this is how it goes. These are some of the things that I'm trying to clarify, because people have been asking me a lot of these questions differently, and I've decided it's good for me to bring these questions one-on-one, and to bring these questions into a video, that whereby people will know the myths and the misses and the the wrong perception about America that people have. Also, It's also good to know that here in America, there are some people who even don't know English and they are living in America and they are working in America and they are surviving. So nobody should tell you because you don't know English, you cannot come in America. You can come to America, you know. But it will be hard for you. Let me say that it will be hard for you because most people, for you to be able to communicate with others, you have to like know at least the basic. But I have worked with people who don't know even English, even just hello. I've worked with guys like that, and I usually do work with people like that. They don't know, they only speak Spanish, they don't know English. And you know, America is not a Hispanic like country, it's an English country, but many people are coming from different places, but there are so many Hispanic people here in America. So it happens. So people can come here and they don't know how to speak, but as long as you can be able to work and you can be able to communicate, even if it's sign language, then you're good to go. All right, you're good to go. So these are some of the things that, you know, just the myths and stuff like this. So also people think that since you're in America, you can be able, like for instance, somebody was telling me, oh, now that you're in America, you can be able like to call me and to visit you. No, it doesn't just happen like that, because like people like us, for me, I came in America, I came to America using a green card, which is permanent residence. So when you have a green card, there are people that you're allowed to welcome in America, especially like your parents and your sister and brothers. With a green card, when you try to call people from home, it's so difficult because it has to go the process of vetting, it has to go the process of the embassy has to accept and approve all this stuff. So it's not that easy how people usually say that just just call me to come to America and visit you. Getting a visiting visa, it's not something that it just comes like that. And then again, you have to prove that this person who is coming to visit you, you'll be able to support them financially. That is, if they are not able to financially support themselves. So if you want to be invited by somebody, and that's why I usually tell people, if you want to be invited by somebody, or there's maybe a function that is coming over, if these people will host you and they will sponsor you, then it will be easier for you because you don't have a lot of financial burden for you to come in America. But if these people don't financially support you, then you have to prove yourself that you are able. So you'll have like minimum of 10 million in your account to prove that you, for that duration you're coming here, you'll not be a burden, that you'll be able to provide for yourself, you'll be able to pay for the hotel, pay for everything that you'll be using, and that you'll not be a burden to anybody. And also, when you're getting these visiting visas for you, if you are going to be approved by the embassy, also they have to have a reason that you will go back to your country. You're not coming here to hide in America. So they need to know, what do you have businesses, do you have family members, do you have children, so that at least they can have a reason that you will come back home. Because most of the people, they don't have even a reason as to why they're gonna come back home. So when they go to the embassy is like, this guy is running away, or this lady is running away. So these are some of the things that usually say, oh, the embassy have denied me a visa. They deny people visa because they have reasons. They have to check, they have to scrutinize and see, is this person really going to visit, or is he trying to look for a way out from his country? So get to know that these are some of the myths that people usually have, and they think that in embassy you have to know people who know people who know people. No, in American embassy, if there's one thing that I've known about the America country, is that this country, people are usually with truth and honesty, and they usually regard people who speak the truth and honesty, because if they get to see you trying to fraud and trying to bribe and stuff like that, it's not gonna go well on you, and you get denied all these kind of things. Even here in America, it's not like where you have like maybe you run over the red light and the police now catches you, and he's like you have run the red light and now you're like getting a dollar bill or a $20 bill or $100 bill, trying to give it to the police. That one will not go for you. It will not go easy for you, because you will be arrested and they will be charged for that. So here in America, it's so different from back at home. All right, yeah. So these are some of the myths that people usually have about America, and I'm just trying to clarify them so that people may understand how things happen here in America. And these are some of the things that people usually try to think that you can bypass, you can it's never like this, and they have their own thinking about what America is or how America is, but that's how America is. And also, here in America, the people usually ask me, "Oh, I heard that buying a house in America is so easy." No, it's not easy. And in America, there's what we call credit card. These are some of the things that mostly, like in my country, I never knew about a credit card. I never knew how it works or something like that. So here in America, you have to have credit and have credit score, and these are some of the things that determine whether you're going to be given loans, whether you're going to be given things like apartments and stuff like that. And one of these fine days, I'm gonna bring out all these things and how it goes and how you get to get an apartment and stuff, buying a car and stuff, how you go through it, all these things that you need, the requirements that you need for you to get all these things. So that is America for you guys. That is America for you. And I was just trying to give you a blank point about what happens in America and the things that you need in America and what is the reality here in America and the real thing in America. So these are some of the things that you need to know. And here in America, you cannot also afford to stay lazy. You cannot afford to stay without working, because you need funds and you have to pay for everything. You have to file your taxes. You have to pay for everything that you're using. So working is part and parcel of being here in America. If you come here and be lazy, you're gonna be deported or you're gonna be homeless. You're gonna stay at the street, because man, bills always catch up with you, and you have to catch up with them. So you have to keep fighting. All right, that's it about America. So God bless you and God keep you.